Yo, what's going on, people? My name is Finest Dabs or Our View Gaming, and I'm bringing to you a special episode of Marvel Snap. I've been addicted to this game. I've been playing it nonstop. If you've listened to the Game and Watch podcast over the last several weeks, yeah, it's all I've been playing. It's all I've been talking about. So I figured I would do a special about hour long episode or so and talk a little bit about Marvel Snap and just kind of play the game here live on this stream. So thank you for joining me today. And yeah, like let's talk a little bit about Marvel Snap because it is a little bit of a phenomenon. Marvel Snap is a digital collectible card game that's developed by Second Diner, and it's published by Newverse, and then it's on Microsoft Windows, Android, iOS, so you can essentially find the game anywhere and everywhere. But you collect different Marvel characters from all over the Marvel universe, and each one has a specific set of abilities or specific ability. And then you have your locations, and depending on where you place those characters, depending on the location, they'll have different reactions. So Newton's law: every action will have an equal or opposite reaction, something like that. Um, but yeah, Marvel Snap is been a lot of fun. So I'm gonna just talk about my deck a little bit, and then I'm gonna dive into some gameplay. So first, I mean, we have characters like Onslaught. If you're not familiar with Onslaught, he's a combo of Magneto and Professor Xavier, but super crazy character. Let's see. So Onslaught, you know, is a six. So I'm not an expert in card games. Just quick disclaimer. This is like my first deck building game, my first card game. So excuse me if you're an expert and you know all the technical terms and such. But anyway, he's a 6 energy, 7 power level. You can see here. So his effect is that he doubles the ability of ongoing players. So you'll be able to see this in my deck. If you're, let me go ahead and show you my deck a little bit easier. Here we go. Here we go. So you could actually, well, you can kind of see my deck. Let's go ahead and let's see. I'll bring it up here. Okay, there we go. So we'll go ahead and shift right here. All right. So Onslaught is a pretty crazy character. He's not one of my favorite cards, but just for this specific type of deck that I'm using, which is a power deck, is what I call it. I just like guys that have a ton of power. So that's essentially what I'm going for when I'm building out my deck is these characters that just their power is significantly multiplied. So other than Onslaught, I have Captain Marvel. Captain Marvel is, as you see, 5 energy and 6 power. You can see the energy and power up at the top of the card. So yeah, the her specific ability is like if at the end of the game she can win the game for you by taking over another space, she will automatically go to that space. Um, and then Ronan, the accuser. So he is like Devil Dinosaur. Devil Dinosaur is a card in one of my other decks. Or if you're familiar with uh, just the comic book with what's her name, Double, I believe is her name. No, that's not it. Anyway, Ronan, his power will increase depending on the amount of cards in the other player's hand. So it's +2 power for every card in the other person's hand. Let's see, and then I have Iron Man. Iron Man is 0 power, 5 energy. So essentially, Iron Man is going to double the power of the location that you are at. And I'll talk more about these cards as I'm actually playing the game. We only do have an hour, so I'm not going to actually go through the rest of these cards, but we'll talk about it more as we're playing. And my gamer tag for Marvel Snap is APOC. That's APOC. They are adding a player versus player, or like you can play against your friends or play against strangers, coming at the end of this month. So they originally said December, but got pushed back a little bit. It's going to be the end of this month. I'm very excited about that. Other than that, some other updates that they're now doing a special gold card back if you go infinite. So that's pretty cool. Oh, pardon me. I think they might do that for each season going forward. So if you hit infinite, essentially that's like if you leveled up to 100 for specific levels like 20, 40, 60, 80 or something like that, you get you get these powers. I'm sorry, you get these cards, or you get like gold or tokens or whatever they have at each specific power level. And I guess, I mean, the best way to actually do this would actually be able to show you a little bit. So here goes my current season pass. Zabu's a special card. I'm currently at 29 for this particular season pass. I can buy it for $9.99, and then it'll give me all the stuff in the claimed items. I'm sure if you're even remotely interested in this video, you already know, you kind of already experienced these things. So let's see what else. These are all my cards right here. Yes, I have 17 decks. Most of them are incompleted, but I'm working my way through a lot of different cards to to build out those other decks. Some other type of decks are going to be like destroyer decks. You're gonna have your like toxic decks. Toxic decks, I guess you consider decks that give you minus points. So there's specific cards that you can use to give the other player less points. Let's see, there's move decks, so cards that like move all across the board. And I think in terms of decks, move decks are probably my like hardest deck I go against. But right now there's a specific card called Wong. Wong from the movies, if you've been watching Doctor Strange. So he doubles effects, and he's been destroying me a lot lately also. But anyway, there's a lot going on here. I mean, I can go into the nitty-gritty, but I doubt you want to hear anymore. But if you do, jump in the comments, let me know. Let's talk cards. Let's talk about your decks. I'd love to hear from you, and thank you for watching this episode. So let's get into our first game. And if you want to help me at any point, please don't hesitate to just ask. We can look at the abilities of the cards during the games. So yeah, let's hop into our first game. Let's see, we're playing deck 10, so just make sure that is the deck I want to play. Oh, that's actually a different deck. Okay, so let's see, deck 14. Okay, we'll play deck 14. Deck 10 is actually probably a better deck. Maybe we can switch a little bit way through. So let's see. All right, here we go. All right, let's see, who is Candace we are playing against. Okay, so here goes the first location. After turn 3, add a rock to the losing player side. So if we want to try to get an advantage, that'd be a decent spot to go. But if you look right here, we actually all of our cars are grayed out. We actually don't have any abilities right here currently going. So let's just say hi to Candace real quick. And then let's go to end our turn and see what they do. Oh, they didn't put anything down. Okay. All right. Cards here with the highest power have their power doubled. Okay. So that sounds pretty sweet. Let's go ahead and go right there. Because we want to use some of our higher cards at a later point to grab that power, that double of power. So we'll go ahead and end our turn. And let's see. If you look up here at the number 1, that's gonna be what we're essentially gambling for. So that'll be the I don't know, the cube, I don't know, the infinite cube. And we can snap on this and it multiplies the amount of cubes that we get. There's also like things like an advantage and things of that nature that I'm still not savvy in. You'll have to watch like Cozy or someone like that to really find out about that. Those are he's been one of the people that I've actually been watching. His name is Cozy Snap, and he's been giving me quite a few insights on the game that I didn't know. So it's been a lot of fun. All right. So this person doesn't put down any cards. So the next card they'd probably put down, I'm figuring, is probably going to be Zabu. Just because right now we're playing like right now it's the Savage Land season, and he is the card that everyone's using. And typically when I don't see him at this stage, oh, my opponent retreated. All right, we got a victory. I kept Candace waiting too long, or she just did not have any cards. I don't know. She didn't play anything. So let's go ahead and collect our rewards. So we got 1 cube. If you saw that right there, that cube went right here to our level 36. And then yeah. And then right here is, I don't know, the energy that you can use to level up Onslaught. You need that energy to power them up. Not power them up, but I don't know the right term. I'm gonna have to watch some more videos. Anyway, so I won a location. So this is my weekly challenges. I've completed 9 of 25. Yeah, and so I just completed that one. And then let's see. Here is my experience down at the bottom right here. Win a location with 4 cards. Upgrade a card. Win matches. I won 1 of 15. Upgraded 6 of 12 cards. And then win a location with that many cards. Anyway, so win more matches. Play 100 powers worth of cards. Play 1 cost cards. Draw cards and play 1 cost cards, and that'll give me this is, I don't know, this currency is my money. I don't know if there's a particular name for it, but it's my money. So I have 305 here at the top, and then I have 200 gold, and you can use these currencies in the shop on this right over here on the bottom left. And yeah, you can see that Devil Dinosaur, who I was talking about earlier, costs 4,000 gold, which is a little bit ridiculous. And then there's this bundle for $99. Oh, and then these are called my credits. Okay, and this gives me 12,500 credits. That also gives me boosters. So those energies that I was talking about earlier are called boosters. Yeah, and then with the gold, I can purchase variants of different cards. There's this weekly card from different series that I can purchase using tokens. Right now, there's only like one way to get tokens, and that's by playing games, and then you get them through your random cache boxes, which is a whole nother can of worms that I can get into a later time. But this is where I win my games. I spend credits leveling up cards, and then this bar will go upwards, and yeah, and then I can get tokens for my collector's reserves, which kind of sucks. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. Let's get into our next game. All right, so this is one of my favorite locations. Since I play a power deck, that can give me a pretty good advantage. So this first location says your power here is granted to other locations as well. So let's go to end our turn. Okay, they put a Nightcrawler down. Awesome. Cards that cost 4, 5, and 6 can't be played here. Okay, that's fair. Let's go ahead and we'll use our 2. We're going to power up our deck right here. And you can see your ability here. Unreveal, give every card in your deck +1 power. All right, so that powered up my deck. We're on turn 3. So we now have 3, 4, 5, and 6. We have 4 turns left. So now that we have 4 turns left, we're going to start placing them into the your power is here, or your power here is granted to other locations as well. And then Angela's ability, what the other player did, they placed this card here. When you play a card here, you get +2 power. And Nightcrawler is you can move this card once to any other location. But yeah, let's go ahead and start racking this up. Okay, so I played Maximus here at this first location, and then the 7 power that Maximus has, the 7 power is going to be granted to every other location. So we'll go ahead and end our turn. All right, so they placed down a couple cards. They placed down Armor. Armor makes it so your cards actually can't be destroyed at that location. You'll see that over here. So Angela can't be destroyed, and Korg just shuffled rocks into my deck. So my deck has a total of 12 cards, but now it has even more, minus the cards I've already played, and now it has rocks in it, and rocks have 0 power. So thank you so much for that, but that's okay. So right now, let's see, we are on turn 4. We have 4 power. Let's see, we're gonna go ahead and snap. Okay, so let's see, and we're gonna play this card right here, which is Rescue. Rescue, if you play a card here the next turn, you get +5 power. So let's go ahead and end our turn and see what they do. Okay, they played a Captain America. Captain America gives +1 power to every card at that location. As you see, I have a Captain America right down here in my hand. But let's see. The next card I'm going to play is going to be Ronin. Ronin is the card where if you essentially play this card, you get +2 power for every card that they have in their hand. So hoping that they have 1,000 cards in their hand, I'm going to play this card. So let's go ahead and bring out Ronin. Oh, they retreated. Okay, well, easy win. So now I get +2 power right here. Man, that's just too easy. All right, so we're inching our way to level 37 here. Yeah, and then we got some boosters for Captain America, which is always nice. And then we'll just go ahead and hit next. And then as you can see, I got some of my my goals, win a couple matches and such right there. Let's see, but let's go ahead and just jump right into the next match. So just been addicted to this game. I don't know what it is. Like I even played a game called Villainous, which is basically a board game of this with my wife the other night. We got it like years ago, and we never played it because it was just like too complicated. But then we played we both play Marvel Snap. So like we're like, we should try this game again. And Villainous, yeah, it ended up being all right. Like it was still not as much fun as Marvel Snap because there's the automation part of Marvel Snap that makes it so great. But yeah, oh well, it's a decent game. So anyway, let's see. After each turn, if there is more than one card here, destroy them. Okay, so if we play a card there and they don't play one, that's fine. So I actually ran out of time because I'm talking so much, which basically skips my turn. Kind of sucks, but it's okay. Let's see. Cards here get +1 power. So let's go ahead and just place that down. We have Sunspot here. At the end of each turn, gain +1 power for each unspent energy. Let's go ahead and do it. Plus, it was the only card we can play. So Scorpion, yeah, he just hit me. he just hit my entire deck. And now all my cards have -1 power. So that's kind of devastating, but it's okay. I still think we can pull this out pretty easily. Let's see. So we're gonna go ahead and we are going to use Captain America because it's gonna give us +1 power everywhere. Let's see. So you can see that ability right here, and then we'll go ahead and end that turn. So what did they play right here? They played Bishop. Okay. All right. So my next card, and the ultimate goal is just to win 2 locations. So you don't want to spread yourself too thin. Um, if you can if you can handle that. But sometimes you have cards that can play multiple locations at once. So sometimes it doesn't hurt to spread yourself out a little bit. Ooh, so what did he take? Oh, he took my demon. Okay, which is totally fine. So it's a 1 power, or I'm sorry, 1 energy, 6 power demon that he took right there. We got that by playing that other card in the furthest location to the left, which is fine. Let's see. We are on turn 5, so we only have 1 more turn after this. So we gotta be smart on how we go about this. So let's see if there's, let's see. Okay. Okay, I think I know what I want to do. All right. So I'm running out of time. But let's go ahead and no, let's go ahead and place down right there, and then we'll place right there and in turn. So depending on how much energy the card uses, you can place multiple cards. So let's see, since we had 5 energy here to use, and this was a 1 cost card, and then this was a 4 cost, that 1 plus 4 is 5 essentially. All right, so this is our last turn. Right now we're leading right here, but we're winning right here, and we're winning right here, and there's nothing currently right there. We don't have any low cost cards. It would really help if we had a low cost card, we could play it there, but that's okay. Let's see. So we'll go ahead and play Captain Marvel. The reason why I'm going to play Captain Marvel is because at the end of the game, she can move to any other location, if you're possibly going to lose the game. So let's go ahead and end the turn and see what happens. Oh, they played 3 cards. Okay. So we got a boost right there from Rescue. Let's see. Oh, the using Mr. Fantastic. Give him 2 over there. They played Mystique to take the power from one of their other cards. Oh, which was Mr. Fantastic. Okay, and then they locked down that location, and we lost. Oh yeah, Miss Marvel. I totally forgot about that. And that's exactly why we played her, because we were losing the locations. So since he boosted that location, which I thought he might do, Miss Marvel automatically went to that location because we were already winning this location. So she just won us the game. Thank you, Miss Marvel. Oh man. And these are the strategies that you come up with as you build your deck. Yeah, because you essentially want to negate the other person from winning 2 locations. My favorite thing though is to win 3 locations. So right now we're on a little bit of a roll. We've won 3 games, and let's keep it rolling. We're gonna be streaming for about another 20 minutes. So thank you for joining us, and yeah, let's keep it going. And once again, you can see my deck that I'm playing right there on screen. And then let's see, yeah, and then let me know if you have any questions. All right, and if you play this game, let me know what deck you'd love to play with. I don't look up other people's decks, so I really like to experiment and just try out what works best for me. But I like I said, I love playing power decks, so that'll typically be the type of deck that I generally play. All right, so 6 cost cards cost 1 less. Okay, let's see. So this is the only card we can play right here. It's 1 energy to use, and then it's -2 power. So wherever we play this, we probably won't play this location afterwards, but that's okay. Let's go to end our turn. Okay, so Mantis, she steals one of my cards. So on reveal, if your opponent played a card here, this turn, draw a card from their deck. So Mantis just drew one of our cards, but that's okay. Let's see. So we have 2 energy right now. We're gonna go ahead and use this card. Let's see. So Okoye is on reveal, give every card in your deck +1 power. So we're gonna go ahead and play that. We're gonna end our turn, and we're gonna give our cards a little bit of power. And this will be every card in our deck that'll get +1 that is drawn from this point out. So when looking at the other person's deck, I really try to figure out what type of deck that they're trying to use. And this will oftentimes will give me a little bit of insight so I can figure out what's the best play. And let's see, right now they have a Quinjet and they have a Nightcrawler. So Quinjet is cards that cards that didn't start in your deck cost cards that didn't start in your deck cost 1 less. So let's see. That tells me that they're just trying to might have like a the Devil Dinosaur deck, and they might try to use multipliers in order to make their deck stronger. So let's see. All right, cards cost 1 less. Okay, so we have 3 energy to use. We will go ahead and we're going to use Captain America right here, and that'll give us another boost to any of our cards at that location. All right, so they threw down Beast. We already knew they had Beast because we got a copy of the card in your opponent's hand, and they just snapped on us. So we're gonna go ahead and let them know we're down with that. All right, and let's see, what do we want to do? We have 4 energy, so let's see. We have a couple different choices here. We have Rescue Demon, Beast, and Omega Red. Omega Red actually has 6 power right now, which is decent. But we also have a 1-cost card with 6 power. So we're actually just gonna play Rescue right here. We're gonna power up this spot a little bit because right now we only have 1 location. Actually, we have no locations. 1. So hopefully they feel like they have the upper hand on us. But we're gonna see if we can take them to the cleaners. Let's see what they do next. The Collector, okay. And they moved a Nightcrawler over to the far location, which is totally fine. So let's see, now we have a 5 energy. So we are gonna go ahead and play our 1-cost card there. And then we are gonna play Omega Red, actually. Well, let's see. Actually, let's reverse this. Let's play Omega Red here because Omega Red's ability allows him to give energy to other locations. So if you're ahead by 10 power here, you get +4 to other locations. So this will give us the upper hand in the middle location since they only have 1 cost right there, and they'll give us +4 over here. So we're gonna play Omega Red over there, and we're gonna play that last energy over here with our demon with +6 power. And let's see how they react. All right, so right now we've won the last 4 games. So let's try to keep it going. Let's see if we can win this one also. I think I might snap on them right here, but they played some cards. So that power that we have, that power boost is only going to be temporary. Because they have 9, we have 20 right now. But we got +4 all locations, so we definitely want to make sure we keep that power boost. Let's see. So I think I'm going to play Iron Man right here. And then I'm going to play Sunspot. So Iron Man's going to just double our power. He's going to make sure we get 40 power. And then playing Sunspot right there gives us +2. So that's going to give us 14. So unless he's going to play multiple locations, I think we can confidently say that we're probably going to win this. Let's end our turn and see what happens. All right, so we played Iron Man. Let's see. Gave us 42 plus 4 to other locations. All right, gave us 14 on the far end. They have bishop, they have cable. All right. So they have some energy swapping going on right here. So, yeah. So Bishop's power is when you play a card, this gains +1 power. The Collector, he gains power for every card that didn't start in your deck. And then Cable, he puts the bottom card of your opponent's deck in your hand. So we saw some power swapping going on, but ultimately they couldn't beat that 42, and they spread their cards out between 3 places. So they didn't have enough power because they didn't know what we were going to play. They didn't have a power right here to beat this one location. And then they did that in order to give the Collector more power, which ultimately didn't work in their favor because they ended up tying. So yeah, even if this 14 was a tie with their 9, we would have had more power on our side of the field, so we still would have won it even if we tied that location. But we won our 2 locations, so that means we've won 4 games in a row. Damn, or should I say snap? All right, so we got a victory here that moved up to 37 for our rank. And you can see right here in our rank what we get. So if we get up to 40, we get this title. It says, "Don't worry, I don't bite." I'll probably never wear that title because, I will take a bite out of you, just to let you know. Let's see. And then if you continue to scroll, at 50, we get 400 credits. Let's see. At 60, we reach a diamond level. We get a mystery variant. 70, vibranium level, you get 500 credits. 80, you get avatar. Let's see. 90, you get 500 gold. And then 100, you reach infinite level. You get the title for really, really dirty. And then you also get that back of a card. You get a special gold back of a card. I really don't care for this. The only reason, I've never reached infinite before, but I mean, I would never really even try because why would I don't care about a title that says really, really dirty. But the guys at second dinner, is it dinner? Second dinner. Anyway, so yeah, I don't think it's worth it. I think they need to, give better rewards if you're going to play that long and be able to reach that level. Some people say they reach that level in 6 hours. So I don't play. I play a lot, but ultimately, I don't play that much. So we're gonna go ahead and get, let's see, some of our credits that we get: 100 credits and 50 experience. So we're gonna cash all those in, and then let's see what we get for our reward. Oh, another 200 credits, 15 gold. Let's see, 200 experience. All right. Oh, let's see. Nope, don't want to pull that up. Let's see. And let's see. So what is next on the agenda is the ultimate question. So win a location with 4 cards. Okay, we've done that 10 times. Upgrade. So we're going to finish this upgrading one right now, I believe. We have 705 credits. That should be able to maybe push us over. But let's find out. Let's go ahead and level up some cards. All right. So all the cards are different colors. And so the different colors represent how much they cost. So you see blue is going to be 200, and then every card is going to require boosters, a certain amount of boosters to level up also. So I do have enough to do this one. I'm going to concentrate on greens right now. The reason why is because they cost less, and we want to finish that a weekly challenge. Let's see, because we had 6 and we need 12. Okay, we won't spend too much time doing this either, but we will at least want to get this collector's reserve right now. So just for the sake of time, I won't actually do another green. I'll do something a little bit more hefty, because depending on the color that you do, it's going to give you a different amount of experience. So, or collection level, I should say. So this gives us 10 collection level, where the green, I believe, gave us 2. So it costs 500 credits, and then it costs 50 boosters. So let's go ahead and get that done real quick. Okoye. All right. All right. So that boosted us up here, gave us more credits, and then we got our collector's reserve. So collector's reserve, you can essentially get anything out of it. You can get gold, you can get credits, you can get variants, you can get new cards, or you can get tokens. I hope it's just a new card. That's all I really want. I really don't care for any of the other stuff. All I really want is my new cards. So let's see what I get. Oh, I got tokens. Okay, well, yeah, that's that. All right, well, let's go back to playing the game. Let's see. Okay, so what happened there was, since I leveled up Okoye all the way up, they gave me a different variant of her card. So, which is fine. I don't really care for the different variants, but I'm sure some people that are in love with this game love the different variants. All right, so we're playing against what is the name? T Brian? To Brian? All right. Draw 1 cost card from your deck is the first location. So happy to do that. Let's see, it looks like I got Iron Man, and then let's see, the only card I have is Sunspot to play. Let's go ahead and say hi to T Brian real quick. Let's see. Let's just let him know that we're confident. We've already won 4 games in a row. So let's see if we can take out T Brian also. All right, so we'll go ahead and just place this right here. I like playing the right location first, because sometimes people play cards that if you play a card at the same location like they did in the last game, they essentially get a boost of some type. So last game was Mantis, and then they got to draw a card from our deck because they played the same location. And then this is the featured location for this week is Rickety Bridge. So after each turn, if there is more than 1 card here, destroy them. So yeah, I found out the hard way from another person that if they played a card there after I played a card there, both of them get destroyed, which was a learning experience. But let's go ahead and end our turn and see what they do. Oh, they played a Koye also. They're leveling up their deck, so maybe they're a power user like me. All right, and the last location, if you only have 1 card here, it has +5 power. So you can see right there, our Sunspot just got +5 power. I feel like that's a ploy. Like it's great if you're playing the other 2 locations, and then you play that location like as a last. If you have like a very strong card, or you have a card that like doubles in power, like Black Panther or Namor or Jessica Jones. But other than that, I really don't play those locations with only 1 card. So let's see. These are going to be my 2 locations that I'm playing. I might play a 1 cost card there later. But let's go ahead and level up this area. We're going to play Maximus. And Maximus doesn't have any special abilities. He's just a very low cost card with high power. And I love that because everyone gets really scared when they see that. They're like, oh, damn. They're like, he already has so much power here. I'm going to play somewhere else. But let's see, that said, we are going to go play. Well, wait, no, we're not going to play Omega Red in our middle location. We're going to play Omega Red to the right, but you can see right here, we don't have any other cards to play. So Omega Red's our only 4 cost card. And remember, Omega Red has an ongoing ability. If you're ahead by 10, you get +4 at other locations. So this, since he doesn't have a card right here, right now, that'll put us ahead. And then, let's see, that'll put us ahead by over 10. And then we're going to get +4 at our other locations. So that'll be nice. Let's see. Oh, okay. I saw what happened. So my +5 power disappeared because that's not the only card at that location. So that's okay though. This guy's only played 4 cards. So we have a couple different options. We can play Captain Marvel, we can play Iron Man, which is going to double our ability, or we can play Ronin. Let's see. So Iron Man is going to double the total power at the location. Ronin is going to be +2 power for each card in our opponent's hand. And then Captain Marvel is at the end of the game will move to any location that would win the game for us. Let's see. So let's go ahead and double this power's location. And in doing this also, what this is also going to do, let's go to end of turn before we run out of time. That Iron Man also works retroactively. So you don't have to worry about placing Iron Man first, like some other cards you do. So Iron Man you can place, and then if I place another card there next turn, it'll still double its power, which is really great. Let's see. So what do we want to do? So Ronin would probably be our strongest card if we did play here, but I doubt he's gonna play a card here because it's not his strongest location. He's gonna probably go this location right here. Well, like I said, the only card that I can see that he would be powerful enough to win this would be like a Hulk, or a Gigantor, which is power level 14. So 14 plus 7, that'd be 21. So that's definitely possible. Let's see. This is a tough one. Ongoing effects of this location. Okay, so we're gonna double Omega Red's power, so that'll give us +4. So that should be enough to beat anything that he drops at that location. We'll end our turn and see what happens. I gave us 26, I give us 14, and then he boosts the power of all his locations at the other card, and he puts down a blade, which gives him 16, 17, 18. All right. Yes, we won another one. So yeah, I mean, this is all great. With us winning 5 in a row, this is pretty much the end of my stream for today. If you like what you see, if you have any tips, questions, or you just have, you're just playing the game and you have a deck you want to talk about, please write in or message me or and such. Let's see. Let me go ahead and post my socials right here for you. All right. So please like, share, and subscribe. Let's see. You can hit me up at Our View Gaming on Twitter or Our View Gaming on Instagram. Or you can actually write in to my Gmail at ourviewgaming@gmail.com. So it's been a pleasure. Thank you for watching this stream, and just play Marvel Snap if you haven't had an opportunity. And thanks again for watching. Bye bye.